Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we will show you how to replace the display of the Samsung S23 Ultra US version.
We offer you a 10% discount with the code YouTube on all spare parts on our worldhightech.com website. Take advantage of worldwide delivery, and our customer service is at your disposal by email and telephone.
For this repair, count about 30 minutes for easy level of difficulty. Hello and welcome to a new video of world-itech.com. We will see together how to replace the display of S23 Ultra. So the screen is broken and the slab is damaged. We see that it flashes. We already made one video, even several videos. Then this version is a little special. It is a S23 Ultra, an American version. So the screens are not exactly the same, so screen with frame. Video especially for this, that's why we're doing another one. So if you have S23 Ultra inversion, American and not European, you can see it on the reference there, or it is marked on the back, SM-S918U. So the S918 means S23 Ultra, and the letter U means that it is an American model. Here is if you have a European version. It will be the letter B instead of the U. This is what's next, but when it changes nothing, it's one version, one American version. If there is nothing marked on the back, you have the possibility to see it directly on the frame of the phone. Actually, it's the 5G American antenna. On the European versions, there is nothing here, so here you can recognize it like that. And then you can go to the settings. The screen is one little bit broken, but we will succeed in seeing it. So parameters, you go all the way down, then go to about the phone, and therefore the name of the model SM-S918U. So there are two ways to do it. You can either change the screen. So the screen with the frame. So you have to be careful to take, or one American version, or an European version, if you want to change the screen with the frame. Otherwise, there's a version without frame, so a little bit more delicate to install. And the one without frame goes on all S23 models. The third that it is American, European, or other, it goes up. Here it is in fact because in the frame, on the American versions, the 5G antenna can be found here. And there is no location on the European versions, so you can find the version screens, American, on our website, with we provide one toolkit. So you have screwdriver, flat, cruciform, spatulas, mediator suction cups. There is one SIM card extractor. We provide one small take-off card. So to take off the back glass, and we even provide one small tube of glue B7000 to stick back the back glass. For those who want, you can put back one seal on the back glass. Instead of gluing it with the B7000, it's like you want. In addition, we will use one heat gun. It will allow to heat the back of the phone to open it more easily. There is one link in the description. It will take a little longer to heat up, but it still works. So we'll start by putting it all aside. So we will turn off the phone. We take the heat gun and we will heat the outline of the glass. So we take the mediator, the takeoff card, and we will insert in between the back glass and the phone frame. When we have insert in, we take the card. We remove the pick. And we turn around to take off the back glass. If you see that it does not take off well, do not hesitate to heat up again. So we put the back glass on the side. Then we take the Phillips screwdriver. And so we will remove all the screws, and therefore that you find on the phone. Then with the blue spatula, we will disconnect the flex. So we remove. The plate takes off. The little sticker we take off at the bottom. Here it is, we put it aside. We disconnect the battery first. And other flex. With the flat screwdriver, we will come and withdraw the internal earphone. We disconnect the front camera. We can even remove. Some of them are glued with seal to the camera, so you will have to scrape the seal around before removing it. Then we can already access the motherboard. So we take the new screen block and we place it in. We remove the protection of the front camera. We reconnect the two flex. So the particularity of the American model is that the 5G antennas are not in the same place. So there is this antenna here to recover, and then we get this one. So we'll start by removing the protection of the adhesive. Then we recover the antenna. It can be plugged back in directly on the motherboard. The front camera can be put back. On the internal earphone can also be put it back. So we clip it up first, and then at the bottom, we can reconnect it. Then we'll take care of the bottom. This is the external speaker. So we take it off. We do the 3 flex, so the flex of the screen, the interconnection layer, and the flex and make its networks. Normally, there are supposed to be 2 screws here that maintain the charging connector. 2 cruciform screws, so they must be removed. Then we take out the SIM card drawer. And there we can remove the connector. So it's the same right on the American phones. It is 1 charging connector in American version, so if you change it and you have 1 phone in American version, remember to take 1 charging American connector. Otherwise, the network will not work. So we put the connector back on. The SIM card. We put back the 2 screws that are supposed to go here. And then we'll take care of recovering the battery. Therefore, we heat the middle of the screen. With the pick, we will leverage the side. To remove the battery, So we leverage very slowly. We do the same on the other side. Here it is. We press the battery. If it is one little bit stretched, you press on the worktop. We remove the protection of the adhesive. We place the battery. Then we will recover the antenna 5G, so this. Usually happens there are screws, there is one there and one there, so we remove the two cruciform screws we recover. The antenna, we can otherwise just pull lightly on the flex. There we have nothing more to recover in it. We put the antenna back inside. We put it back on the motherboard. Then we put back the flexo, that of the screen. The interconnection layer, the network flex, so we put the speaker back on. We reconnect the flex of the battery. And we put back the NFC antenna. We put back down the two flex. We can therefore put back all the screws. We can now turn on the phone. See that everything works perfectly. And then we turn the phone off again to finish the repair. So we'll warm up the back glass to remove the old adhesive. Now you can remove the seal. So either you take the B7000 glue, you put one streak all around on the frame, then you replace the back window on the phone. And you wait as soon as the glue dries for 1 hour. So you need to have something that presses on it to keep the pressure down. So either you can use clamps like this, or rubber bands, or one book that is heavy. The second solution is the seal, so you can order it as an extra charge. So depending on the model, there are two ways to do. So there are some it is necessary to look well. It lands directly on the phone. There are others it lands on the glass. And so this one it lands like this. Then we remove the protections. We come to place the back window on the phone. The customer wants us to change the color, so we will put one new window, the same color as the frame, and therefore we come to apply the glass So if you have put glue, you let dry for 1 hour, and there you go. The repair is finished. You have one new phone. We don't forget to get the pen back, so we recover from the old screen. Otherwise, you will miss it. And we put it back in the new frame. Thank you for watching us, and see you soon for new videos.